morning. I'm still shooting videos, and I should have shot the one I'm going to do now first because I don't have any lipstick or blush on, and that was what I was going to show you. But first, brought to you by JBS Farms soaps. And today I'm going to show you, I made bath bombs, and this one looks like a cupcake, and I don't know how I would ship it. The frosting is fairly firm, but it might come a little shaped. It might even come off with the bath bomb. It's a foaming soap, so you'd still use it for soap and then the bath bomb, and it's in a cute little green polka dot cupcake paper. And this is Clementine Cupcake, Lychee, how do you say that? Red tea and energy. The lychee red tea and the energy, because inside this I did a dollop of the lychee red tea, and then I put the more orange over the top. Oh my gosh, that smells even better than the Clementine cupcake. It's just a fruity orange, grapefruit, lemon, but it's not completely citrus. Well, because you got the cupcake part. Anyway, so that's fun. Then I had a little bit of the, well, this is another one. Who cares? There's a little bit of glitter on top for prettiness. I had a little bit left over that didn't make the cupcake, because I ran out of cupcake forms. So I made a regular bath bomb and stuck little cake decoration on the top. But what I was really going to show you were the Rose, Lavender, and Ylang bath bombs. And I put them in little tulip designed cupcake papers. And baking soda, citric acid, kaolin clay, fragrance, and colorant. And I had smelled this combination somewhere, and I love it. You get the rose, and then you get the lavender, and then the Ylang just sweetens everything. In this recipe, I used baking soda, citric acid, cocoa butter, kaolin clay, fragrance, and colorant. So this one has cocoa butter, and this one doesn't. Oh, no, this one has, I forgot to write it. I forgot to put it on the Epsom salts. And Epsom salts make you really smooth when you're soaking. They'll fizz at first, and they might color the water a little bit, but it's the soothing smoothness that you feel later. And I put a few little rose petals in the decoration. So, I'm going to have a booth next weekend, so I'm going to put, put them in a container like this that I actually got from Costco with licorice. I was with Chris. Hey, remember Chris? I ate them all. Okay. On with the show. Today I need some color. So when I went and got all those foundations you just saw, I didn't go in to look at this at all. I'm going up and down the aisles, and everybody wants to make you up, but I wanted to see everything first. And a friend that had driven me down was over getting shoes, so I knew I kind of had to hurry, which isn't ever fun. But this one lady was just a makeup artist from Dior. She wasn't the sales lady, and so she started telling me about this, and I was like, yeah, cheek and lip stain. I've had that before. And this is Cheek and Lip Glow. And what kind of got me interested first was she was talking about she'd make up brides. Well, I used to photograph brides. And she'd say how you put this on, it stays on. Even though the lipstick goes away, you still have a little stain on your lips. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had that when I had my brides. Now, Dior does this. And I think Chanel does with their fingernail polishes too. And I didn't bring a mirror. I better get a mirror. Okay, since I'm doing Dior, I figured I better get a Dior mirror. Alright. This comes with a little dauber inside, and it gets quite a bit on it. So I kind of rub it around the top, and then later I read that's what you do. Turn that so you can see it. I do my lips first because then I get most of it off for my cheeks because I want to go slowly on my cheeks, but let's see. So I go like that, and she said, rub them together. I get a little bit of peppermint, I think. I don't feel it, but I can smell it. And then I rub it on, Now this morning, of course, I forgot and put on lipstick. So then I tried to wipe it off. Then I still looked orangey. So I put on foundation. So rats, folks. Sorry. It's starting to do it. Starting to get a little color. You can keep layering. So I let it go in, and then I hit char. And I think I'll just let that sit. And then we're going to, she had me smile, and she put it here, and here, and get the hair out of the way. I'm going to try to hold it like that. And then she went up. I don't usually go this far towards my nose, but that's where my little apple is, so. But that's a pretty natural look. And as you know, I love my By Terry. And that lady said with the frozen petal that that was a better color for me than brown. So that's why I got excited about this. And I thought, well, heck, this blush will stay on. So I like to rub it in pretty good. And so if that ends up like after a lunch or something, I can deal with that. I mean, it's always fun to apply more makeup, but let's put it on just for the fun of it. See how far we can go. There, I think that's good enough. So and next time, I'm going to show you the next Dior thing I got.